Hey y'all, back with another one, right? So this time I want to talk to y'all about how like narcissists will try to use your weaknesses against you. So if you know that you're an empath, someone who just has a good heart, you know, your intentions are pure and good, you know, and you're just like a loving, compassionate, helping person, they will try to basically mirror and copy these traits which they don't have, and only time will expose them for the fakes that they are. Like, a lot of people have to realize is, like, when they say that they love the narcissist, you're not in love with the narcissist. They were mirroring you the whole time. So if they were mirroring and copying you, then all those like bad emotions that they cause you to feel about yourself, you know, to create self-doubt, you know, for you to feel like you have low self-worth, low value, low self-esteem, low confidence, things of this nature. When you like them or love them, you really like and love yourself, and you just don't realize it because they're like a mirror reflecting back to you who you are. And just like they're reflecting back to you who you are, you're reflecting back to them who they are. And that is why they end up like, you know, getting to this place where they devalue you and they treat you like you're absolutely shit. And, you know, that's why they want to just, you know, talk to you foul, be mean, and do all this shit that they do, right? But they try to exploit your weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say you had a previous ex that's a narcissist, right? And the previous guy or girl before, like, cheated on you, lied, stole, whatever it is that they did, right? That you deem to be foul, or you deem to be like, or you consider mistreatment, right? They will hear what you tell. Like, I'm talking about like the new person that, you know, is a possible narcissist or whatever. Because generally, I've gotten really good at spotting them. That all it takes at this point is a couple of questions. Because, you know, it's not like my fucking narcissist of a mom. She couldn't teach me shit. I mean, literally, they are stuck at the ages of 8 to 12 years old. They're stuck in their childhood somewhere, or they're stuck as a preteen somewhere. Even though their body continued to grow, they are emotionally and mentally arrested. They haven't mentally grown to maturity. They haven't reached emotional maturity. And what I mean by this is, you know, a lot of you, I don't know if you've experienced this, but I know I have, where my mom parentified me a lot of times. And if you don't know what parentified means, it just basically means that I was a child placed into an adult role. And I can give you some examples about this because, again, I like to use my life and my experiences to help validate and help other people who are going through the same issues. Because before, when I got to the point that I was trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with my mom, because I knew at the age of at 14 that she's fucking off her rocker, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I knew that I had to survive for the next 4 years. I just had to make it to 18. Once I made it to 18, I'm out of this bitch. I'm out of the house. I don't have to be around this motherfucker no more. That's what I knew. I knew that something was wrong, but I didn't know what was wrong. And you know, she already led me to believe me that my dad, you know, didn't give a fuck. He abandoned and rejected me, which wasn't even true. Hell, he probably thought that I was a baby narc. And that's why he probably was like distant or kind of, you know, semi-cautious and things of that nature. But I'm glad that a lot of family on my dad's side, they are just open and accepting. And of course, my mom, she still tried to, look, the Titanic didn't sink. Stop playing the violins. I don't believe your narrative of this man. This man has died and gone beyond the grave and is on the other side of the veil. And you still talk about him. You still hate him. A lot of people she has hatred for are dead. My great-grandmother, my grandmother, my dad, one of my uncles. And you know what I'm starting to think now? How is it that you hate everybody that's dead? I'm starting to think that all of them saw through your BS. All of them caught who the fuck she really is. And that's why she was like, I don't fool with them. I don't fool. Every time you turn around, she cutting people off and not fooling with this person, fooling with that person. The problem is you. Everybody know you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But, you know, I just find it amazing. Like, you know, she definitely parentified me a lot. For example, we can go to the grocery store. We're supposed to go to the grocery store and get like 3 things, right? Next thing you know, she has like a fucking shopping cart full of things. Now, to the average guy, the guy's like, well, that's just a woman. That's just how y'all are. Okay, I can understand where you see that that's the issue, but that's not the issue because, you know, if I told her, hey, we came here to get XYZ, you know, these 3 things, you need to put all that stuff back. How dare you try to tell me how to spend my money? You're just a child. But then, you know, next time we go to the store and I let her get this shopping cart full of stuff, and instead of telling her what she told me to tell her, which is get these 3 items, then it's like, why did you let me buy all this shit? I told you to tell me. You're the fucking adult. On one hand, you're telling me mind my business and stay in a child's place. Kids are to be seen, not heard. And then you want to put the responsibility on me to tell you how to spend your money. Or, hey, buy this, but not this. I'm a child. You mean to tell me you can buy all that shit, but I can't have a bag of candy? I can't get a Snicker bar? I can't get a toy? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. Like, narcissists waste money. Like, my mom would love, they love to try to control your finances. You know, that's the sense of power and control. Because let me tell you, my mom didn't want me having my own car. As long as I had a car that was in her name and that she was paying the car insurance for, that was a source of control. Give me those car keys. You're not going anywhere. Okay, bitch, I'm going to catch the bus or walk. Or I can call somebody to come pick my ass up. Fuck you. I'm getting the fuck out this goddamn house, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, there's the issue of when my cell phone used to be in her name, she used to pay the cell phone bill. Give me that phone. I'm cutting your phone off. And she cut my phone off like probably like 3 times. I was well out of high school. I was in like college at the time. So I ended up sneaking to go buy this this Boost mobile phone. And my uncle helped me get it, helped me pay for the bill and stuff like that. So I kept the phone a secret from her. So if she cut my phone off, I'd hit everybody up. Hey, y'all know to hit me on my private line. You know, I had to hide the cell phone. You know, I'm hiding it between the bed and my wall and shit. If I could truly talk to her like she claims, why am I hiding this from you? Why do I have to hide that I have a crush on a boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a crush. It's not like I'm fucking this guy. I have a crush, and that's a bad thing. That makes me a whore. That makes me a slut bucket and blah, 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 blah. Wow. But it makes sense because when she was young, she was fucking my uncle. She was doing a lot of whore-ass shit when she was young. Basically, she was a doorknob. Everybody got a motherfucking turn. And so inherently, she hates me because I'm not a whore. She hates me because I didn't have kids at the age of 18. She hates me because, you know, I'm essentially living a better life than her because I managed to go to college. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just leading a better life than her. You know what I'm saying? And she is jealous about it. But anyways, this is like ways that she has like financially abused me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like with the car situation, the cell phone situation. Well, if I tell her no, and I mean, like, let's say she asked me like, hey, can you go outside and blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, no, because I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like even though I'm your child, I should be able to tell you, no, I don't feel like doing this right now. Like, if you ask me to wash the dishes, fine, I'll wash the dishes. I'm not going to hop to it right here, right now, just because you said so. But I'll get around to it and I will do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she felt the need to just put this power. I said, go do it right now. Well, then if I go and do it, go wash the dishes or whatever, Well, you didn't wash it right. You didn't this. Well, you wash the goddamn dishes then. Shit, stop wasting your motherfucking breath telling me to do some shit. And then I do it. Then you finding 1,000 reasons why I did it wrong. 1,000 reasons why I need to redo it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for it. Vacuuming the floor is vacuuming the floor. Do you see that it's goddamn dirty, or is it a lot cleaner than what the fuck it was? Okay then. If I wash the dishes and then I go use a fork, why would I sit there and use a whole damn, like, it's damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I use dish liquid to clean the one fork, why are you wasting detergent? Then if I leave it in the sink, why are you leaving dirty dishes in my sink? You see what I'm saying? Damned if you do, damned if you fucking don't. That's how these people operate. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, the biggest thing that you'll learn is when you tell people no, that'll show you a lot about them. If they start throwing temper tantrums, that's probably somebody you don't want to deal with, because if they can't respect your no, they don't respect you. They don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect how you feel and what you think. You know what I'm saying? And again, this goes back to what I was just saying about how my mom felt kids should be seen, not heard. So I'm not allowed to have my own opinions and my own thoughts? Oh, of course not. Because if I was allowed to have my own opinions and my own thoughts, how come I couldn't go shopping for my own prom dress? She shows up with this goddamn prom dress. And guess what color it was? Red. Reminds me of blood, vampires, energy vampires. There's a reason why I don't like the color red. You know, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. I just never cared for it. And when I really think of it in a spiritual aspect, red is the root chakra, the lowest chakra. And blue would represent the throat chakra or your third eye chakra. One of the two, depending on the color of blue, right? So to me, I've always liked blue because it's always been just a relaxing, calming, you know, color, things of this nature. And I'm just like, she would get mad. Well, why do you like that color? Well, why do you like the color that you like? I don't give a damn about an essay explanation as to what you like. You know, if somebody likes bananas and I like oranges and someone else likes pears or someone else likes strawberries, okay. A fruit is a fruit, but everybody likes what they like. I can respect that. But a person, a toxic person, a narcissistic person, a person that needs power and control of everyone in their environment or everything that they can possibly remotely try to control. This is also, we're going to group nosy people into this as well. So I made a video about like one of my nosy ass, you know, coworkers. I don't know if he is a narcissist or a toxic person per se, but what I do know is, why the fuck do you feel the need to be in control and to know what Shay is doing? As long as I'm doing my fucking job, why does it concern you where I'm going, where I'm doing, what I got going on? You know what I'm saying? And what I'd like to point out as well is that these toxic people love to play concerned. They like to try to pretend, well, I'm just concerned. Well, you know what? This same nosy ass motherfucking coworker who's asking other coworkers about me, but he can't step to me his damn self. Well, you know what's crazy? When I drove all the way from Atlanta to Dallas, I didn't get not one fucking text message or a phone call asking, hey, just calling to check to see if you made it back safely and if you're all right. I didn't see this motherfucker until I went to work yesterday. Then all of a sudden, you know, oh, blah, 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 chit-chatting it up. Okay, that's cool. But where's your concern? There is none. Because if there was true concern, you know, that's just like a friend of mine. A friend of mine, when I called, you know, he was out of town or whatever. And then he called me when he was on his way back home, but I wasn't in the mood to talk. So I was like, hey, just text me when you made it back home, just so I know that you made it good. You good. You know what I'm saying? So he texted me. He was like, hey, I made it home. I'm good. Whatever. I was like, all right, bet. Good. That is showing concern. That is being a genuine friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there being like, you know, you're telling me that you're taking this road trip from a whole nother city and state back to your house and then I'm just gonna out of sight, out of mind you. No, I mean, if I get busy, I get busy. But if you hit me up and say, hey, yeah, I'm traveling home or whatever, I may not talk to you or whatever, but I'm going to text you and be like, hey, you good? You all right? You know what I'm saying? If you say, all right, cool, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is genuine concern. When these toxic bastards try to say concern, oh, I'm just concerned. No, you're just being fucking nosy. No, you just want to try to control something. You just want to be in power of something. You just want to know everything you could possibly know, and you don't know shit. Okay? You don't know a goddamn thing. And again, I'm not afraid to tell this motherfucker to his face, fuck you, fuck off, or any of that shit. You feel some type of way, feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck. But one thing you're not going to do is sit there and go behind my back and talk to other people as if they can really tell you anything. They can't tell you no more than what the fuck I tell them. Oop, oop, okay? So please sit your ass down some fucking where. Playing that goddamn concern card. I'm just a concerned citizen. Well, concern your ass with these nuts, okay? I don't got no nuts, but you better go concern yourself with a bag of trail mix or something. Some goddamn pecans, pistachios, peanuts, something. You better go get some nuts some fucking where. That's what I do know. Because if you ain't got the balls to step to me and ask me, you shouldn't be asking shit. But that's how these toxic nosy people be. You know what I'm saying? They love to be like, well, I'm just concerned. You ain't concerned about nothing. But yeah, I'm just telling you, like, I actually love talking and teaching people about toxicity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like myself who was raised in a toxic environment with toxic people around psychopaths, sociopaths, you know, fucking narcissists, toxic people, whether they got borderline personality, histrionic, antisocial, whatever the fuck. All I know is at the end of the day, these fucking cluster B personality people, I don't want these people around me. I don't want to talk to their ass. I cut people the fuck off ASAP. When I say ASAP, I mean no Rocky. I mean snip, snip. You can't cut me off. I can't cut you off? What you mean I can't cut you off? I have the power to block your number and delete it out my phone. I got the power to never talk to you again. I got the power to ignore you. I have the power to do whatever the fuck I want when addressing you. I'm not going to sit here and disrespect you or, you know, stoop down to your level, but I will remove myself from the fucking equation. And they love attention. They love adoration. Hey, hey, look at me. Look at me. Hey, guys. Hey, hey, hey. That's the personality of a lot of these motherfuckers. They just have to be seen. They have to be heard. But yet, they want everyone else to be, shut up. You're just around. You're not to be seen. You're not to be heard. What? Oh, I got to make a part 2 to this shit. Because this shit is, I love talking about these people. I do. And I love it in the sense of like teaching other people who don't recognize toxicity, who don't recognize dysfunction, who don't recognize, you know, these people. You know, once I got the knowledge, I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is everybody that's fucking around me. And that's why I left. So if any of my family is wondering why I left St. Louis, this is fucking why. Y'all are fucking toxic. Y'all are fucking dysfunctional. Y'all are fucking icky, Vicky, icky, Vicky, icky. Y'all are icky, okay? And if y'all don't know, I was singing Fairly Odd Parents when Chuck or Chip, I think Chip Skywalker was his name. He was like a pop singer in Fairly Odd Parents. And Vicky was like so in love with him, but he made that song about her. Icky, Vicky. Like, I'm telling you, like a lot. Man, look, y'all. Us 90s babies, if you go back and watch a lot of these cartoons, they are telling us in code about toxic people. Oh my God. It blows my mind sometimes to go back to these old ass shows. And then when you really listen to music, and I'm talking about listen, subtract the beat, subtract the acapella, silence the track, and listen to the words. They are pushing toxicity and narcissism into the general population, into society. And you're up here just la 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 ah, da 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 da. Do you even know what the fuck you saying? Are you singing? Because remember, words are spells. So you singing along with this goddamn pop star and shit. You're spell casting when you sing these goddamn songs. So I don't want, when I listen to certain shit, I be like, this shit sounds toxic as fuck. This motherfucker right here is manipulative. Just go back and listen to certain songs and the lyrics that they say. You'll be like, at least from an awakened standpoint, you're like, that artist is toxic. Whoever wrote that song is toxic. You know, whoever wrote that song, they're codependent, they're manipulative, I'm telling you, it's in the music and it's in the TV shows and these movies. Y'all just got to be paying attention to watch this shit, because I'm not going to lie to you. I be sitting here watching a TV show or a movie. I be like, oh, that fucking narcissist. Oh, that fucking manipulative motherfucker. And then you know what's funny? As the show goes on, whether it's a series or whatever, they'll be like, such and such is a narcissist. Oh my God, I was correct. Oh, it's nice to know that they finally caught on to what the fuck I caught on to. It only took you 2 seasons. Come on, you didn't see? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, everything that influences us as a society globally is on TV, is in movies, and in the music. Why? Because these are the things that distract us from us, keep us from being outside, soaking up the sun, meditating, you know, all of this, keeping us from knowing who we are, keeping us from God. A lot of people could say, look, in the Bible it says, test the spirits. Trust not every spirit. And I sure in the fuck don't trust every spirit. So if I make you tap dance, your demons tap dance, then there about to be some tap dancing motherfuckers, because I need to know who I'm fucking with. Point blank, period. And sometimes it takes time. You know, they don't always reveal themselves right away, but just pay attention. Like, talk less, listen more. But I understand, too, that people who are very traumatized and they're just now coming to terms with that they were abused. It's like, what the fuck? How did I fucking put up with this shit? Da, 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 da. You're not stupid. Okay? You're not stupid. You just are a caring, compassionate person, and they played on your emotions. That's all. They found your vulnerabilities or your wounds, you know, from childhood or whatever, and they hooked into the motherfuckers. That's all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give y'all some tips in another video on how to catch them, because I catch these motherfuckers so easily that I'd be like, ha, click, block, delete, bloop. I end that shit. Like, one and done. One and done. Matter of fact, I met you, and just as quick as I met you, you're a stranger again. Okay? Whatever. Because at the end of the day, me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. Got me, myself, and I. I know that I will never disappoint myself. I have cried so many times. Y'all know the song by Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. Go listen to that shit. That is fucking facts. You need to be best friends with yourself. And when you are best friends with yourself and you love yourself, trust me when I tell you that God is going to bring you the people that are for you. Trust me when I tell you that. All right. Y'all I wish y'all peace and love and light and all that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below and tell me what y'all think, what y'all experiences with toxic, nosy ass motherfuckers is. I'm just curious because, again, a lot of my videos are sparked by either my own experiences at some point or conversations that I've had with people. So if y'all want me to talk about a specific topic, then, you know, drop it down below in the link and let me know. All right. Be safe, y'all. And these narcs be narking, y'all. So be careful. Just saying.